We're getting ready then for the Pit Bike Stock 140s and their second race of the day. And let's run through the grid for you. You'll see the graphic going on screen. We'll catch up with it in a second. So race 22. Ben Bailey starts on pole position with Matthew Bolsover in second, Richard Holmes-Williams on third, Alex Carter fourth, Ben Lord and Luke Westerman fifth and sixth, Ben Cotgrove seventh with Liam Sanderson in eighth, Mark Evans ninth and Chris Grieve in 10th, Billy Pearson in 11th, Jamie Callan in 12th, Ava Carter in 13th, and Danny Underwood 14th. 15th is Alex Latham and 16th Leighton Santos. 17th is an unknown rider, 18th is Ben Klukas, 19th is Michael Ford, 20th is Phil Dickens, wrapping up that top 20. 21st is Connor Winters, 22nd is Joe Mills, 23rd is an unknown rider, 24th is Chris Edwards, 25th is Keir Armstrong, 26th is James Mountney, 27th is Lee Sanderson, 28th is Mick Lord, 29th is Tom Salmon, 30th, wrapping out the top 30, is Ben Squire, 31st is going to be number 717 of Howard Taylor, and then 32nd is John Buckle, 33rd is Ed Peed, 34th is Joshua Bednarek, 35th is Marshall Richardson, 36th is Ben Pearson, 37th is Matt Cox, 38th is Ian Quayle, 39th Alex Thurston, 40th is Ben Fenlon, 41st is Shane Mountney, 42nd Jack Williamson, 43rd is Cameron Brown, 44th is Daniel Dickinson, but I think he's not going to be taking part in this race because of gearbox issues. 45th is Robin Holmes, 46th Owen Connell, then Jack Sales, Wayne Chaplin and Daniel Pearson. 49 entries in this Pit Bike Stock 140 senior class.
Yes, we love the big grids, Andrew.
We do indeed. So we've got this race plus 2 more to go. We're getting ready then. Green flag being prepared. It's up in the air. When it goes down, the racing will be go, and away we go here at Teesside for the Stock 140s. Great start for Ben Bailey in the pink helmet there. He's streaked into the lead and should retain the lead down into turn 2.
Yes, I think Matthew Bolsover's just about held on to second as well under extreme pressure. Looks like he got into that turn 2 in second place. Not quite. Someone else, I think it's Richard Holmes-Williams or Alan Carter even, coming through into second, going up the hill. Let's have a look where they are coming down the back straight.
Well, it's still Ben Bailey in the lead there, and it looks to me like Alan Carter might have come to this second place, or it might be Ben Lord again. Ben Lord did a very similar job in the first race in this class, starting from 5th position, and the rest of them file through.
Yes, I think a good race here, Andrew, and this could be my class of the day.
Absolutely. Luke Westerman has had a very good start again as well, up to 3rd place. In fact, I think it is the 1, 2, 3 that we talked about in race 1. Bailey, Lord and Westerman.
Well, we got Carter up there as well, have we? Oh no, he's down in 5th place.
Yep.
Sorry.
Westerman getting a bit of a kick there. Looking over his shoulder. Let's have it confirmed as they go over start finish. Yes, it is Ben Bailey, Ben Lord and Ben Lord. No, so that's Alan Carter going through into 4th place, but Ben Bailey, Ben Lord, Luke Westerman, the same top 3 that we had in the first race. Alan Carter up to 4th, Matthew Bolsover in 5th, and Richard Holmes-Williams wrapping out the top 6.
Yes, these are some very good riders, Andrew, and expect to see another top quality race here as Ben Bailey leads them up the hill. Ben Lord in behind him, and race winner Luke Westerman coming in 3rd.
6-lap race, this one. Oh, and side by side, Ben Lord trying to go round the outside. He's done it. He's done it. Round the outside into the S's. We saw this in race 1, that Ben Lord has got a good amount of straight line speed, and he uses it to his advantage there and takes the lead away from Ben Bailey.
That was an exquisite overtake from Ben Lord. Didn't expect to see him go around the outside there, but he has done, and he's made it stick. Leads them into the carousel now as Westermore comes around the outside. Bailey's under pressure here. but he holds the inside line, and there's nothing Westerman can do.
Westerman has already won a couple of races here today, and let's look at this move again. Just a straight drag race, and Ben Bailey looks to his left. There's nothing he can do. Ben Lord comes flying through and takes the lead.
It's back out on track, and Lord still leads, but up the inside goes Westerman into turn 2. He looks to have taken second place from Ben Bailey. Yes, indeed, he has. And now he's onto the back of Lord. Bailey slots in third place.
But Westerman goes up the inside. My goodness me. That was a very brave move there. Alan Carter. Looks to me like Alan Carter, Jacob, is starting to catch this top 3.
Yes, indeed. Matt Bolsover and Richard Holmes-Williams are not too far behind either. If this gets too scrappy, they could all be involved in the challenge for the win.
And that's what we want. That's what we want as neutrals here at British Mini Bikes 2018. Luke Westerman already has 2 wins today. 1 win here in Stock 140 in the first race. Another that he had earlier in the Stock 160. Can he make it 3? As there's a move there. Is that for about 10th position? I reckon it is.
Yes, looks to be Michael Ford, Ben Cottsgrove,
Jamie Callan in there as well.
So there you go now into hairpins 3 and 4, side by side.
Alan Carter's just set the fastest lap of the race so far, 1 minute 19.113. Over start finish. Let's see how they order out in this one. It is still Sanderson from Ford, Callan, and then Cotgrove. And back markers getting involved with the leaders. In fact, there's a change for the lead there. Is that Luke Westerman into the lead?
Westerman
yes,
is
it
indeed in the lead, and we've got a change for third place as well as Ben Bailey loses out to Alan Carter.
Side by side, Ben Lord using the pace again and retakes the lead. This is fantastic stuff here at Teesside in the British Mini Bikes round 1 for 2018. Luke Westerman looking all over the rear end of Ben Lord.
Ben Lord has certainly got the top end coming down that back straight, and I believe Ben Bailey has recovered third place from Alan Carter down there as well.
So we've got a top 4 here, all going for the win, all covered by about 2 seconds. Westerman tries to look round the outside again. No way round there. So Ben Lord will retain the lead. End of lap 4, 3 laps to go.
Yeah, see what 3 laps we've got in prospect here. Through comes Lord in first, followed by Westerman, Bailey, Carter, Holmes-Williams and Bolsover. The top 4 now coming up to a bit of traffic. They got 2 back markers and the 2 plates.
Oh, look at this, side by side. Westerman sticks it up the inside through turn 2 and no, doesn't get the lead, but the back markers started to play in now. Ben Lord goes through the inside of 1. Oh my goodness me. Luke Westerman has to check up.
Bailey.
Bailey's going to take second place here. He did this in the first race as well. Hand up there to say sorry. I think it was almost an apologetic move there, but there was nothing Bailey could have done. Alan Carter's still there in 4th place as well. Don't count him out of this one, but Ben Lord leads. Ben Bailey 2nd. Luke Westerman 3rd and 4th Alan Carter. But was that a mistake from Westerman? Was that a mistake? I think it was. And 3rd, yes, Alan Carter up into 3rd place.
Yes, it's neck and neck between the 2 Bens up front. Alan Carter moving into 3rd place. Westerman in 4th. There's still another 2 laps to go after this, Andrew. This is going to go right to the wire.
Ben Lord, good pace again. He's very good out of the slow corners. Leads again. Fastest lap of the race has just been put. A 1:18.854 for Ben Bailey. That is an awesome piece of riding by Ben Bailey. Now, can he take the lead? He's got 2 laps to do it. Here we're looking at, I think, the battle for about 25th place. Back with the leaders now as Westerman goes on the inside and retakes 3rd away from Alan Carter.
Yes, Carter's following Ben Bailey's line through there, which takes him right tight on the left-hander.
Look at this, side by side, Bailey. What a move through and into the lead. Past Ben Lord in, well, Ben Lord's favourite overtaking spot. He's just been done into the S's. What a move by Ben Bailey.
Absolutely supreme riding these last 2 laps from Ben Bailey, but Lord isn't going to take that line down. He's right up next to him through the carousel. Westerman
still there,
millimetres behind.
Westerman likes that wide entry into hairpin 3, but does leave him a little bit vulnerable. On to the last lap then. Ben Bailey leads, Ben Lord second, Luke Westerman third, and Alan Carter fourth. As one of the back markers there needs to be really careful not to get in the way, and he has got in the way, and Alan Carter's going to get back through. Luke Westerman looks over, not too happy about that, but the 2 Bens are now clear.
This might have left it to Ben Bailey and Ben Lord. I was just about to say any one of these 4 could win it, but I think it's between the 2 Bens now as Bailey leads Lord into the uphill section.
Battle of the Bens round 2. We saw this in the first race, and they came to blows. Luke Westerman was the rider who was the beneficiary in that one, and here we go again. Ben Lord down into the S's. He's going to do it. He's going to overtake and retakes the lead into the S's once again. What a piece of riding from Ben Lord.
He got a much better drive out the corner. He did exactly what Ben Bailey did to him just 1 lap ago. There's only a couple of corners now, but Ben Lord looks like he could have won this one.
A third of the lap to go. Ben Bailey's got, I reckon, 2 more opportunities into the hairpins. There is a back marker though, and Lord's going to have to go the long way around. He does, but Bailey's on the inside. It's going to give him the opportunity. Oh, there's contact. There's a shoulder barge there, but that was brilliant for Ben Bailey. He's retaken the lead. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Ben Bailey's going to win this. What a race. Ben Bailey wins in the pit bike stock 140. And he wins by 0.6 of a second ahead of Ben Lord. Alan Carter takes third. Luke Westerman was fourth. Matthew Bolsover was fifth. Richard Holmes Williams was sixth. What a race, Jacob.
That was incredible. For any F1 fans, that last overtake there, shades of Schumacher, Hakkinen and Ricardo Zonta at Spa, I believe, back in the early noughties. Going either side of a back marker, and Bailey obviously coming off a lot better.
A very well played by Ben Bailey. He just waited for the gap to appear. He knew Ben Lord had to go around the outside of the back marker and just made sure that he was there on the apex of hairpin 3 and took a fantastic victory. Let's round out the rest of the top 10. Michael Ford was 7th, Ben Cotgrove was 8th.
Play Andrew.
Yeah, so this was the move for Lord to retake the lead going down into the S's.
And yes, Bailey just keeps him honest. He knows as long as he keeps close, he's got a chance of still winning this race. I thought Lord had it wrapped up, but that back marker in front, they reel him in just so quickly. Yeah,
we'll see it here just as they come round the long banking at the bottom of the circuit. There's the back marker, and you know there that Lord's got to go round. I think he hesitates. He hesitates for a mere second, and that gives Bailey the opportunity on hairpin 3, get up the inside and take the win.
Yeah, so again, it's a bit of last lap mania. I think a bit of impatience there from Ben Lord. If he just waited and taken that back marker up the inside, he'd have had the defensive line into the hairpin and probably would have won that race.
That's racing sometimes. There's your result. Bailey from Lord, Carter in 3rd, Westerman 4th, Bolsover 5th, Holmes Williams 6th, Ford in 7th, Cotgrove 8th, Callan and Sanderson wrapping out the top 10. Billy Pearson in 11th, Chris Grieve in 12th, unknown rider in 13th, Lee Sanderson 14th, Leighton Santos in 15th, Keir Armstrong in 16th, 17th was John Buckle, 18th was Chris Edwards, 19th for Howard Taylor, and Iliam Quayle wrapping out the top 20. What a race. That's taken race of the day for me. And
I did say at the start of that one that it could be my class of the day.
Well, yes.
Yeah, I think that's wrapped it up.